Hey yo, what is good YouTube? This game we're playing Zed in the mid lane against Vladimir. This matchup is pretty garbage for Zed, just because Vladimir is pretty much built to beat Zed.
The truth.
1v1 you may have a chance, but if there's ganks or team fights, most likely he'll do better than you, just because he's AoE and he has better team fight abilities. So anyways, this game I get camped quite a bit by the enemy Sejuani. However, I will show you guys that there is a way to make a comeback in the game even though you get camped. So after completing her blue buff, Sejuani is looking for a gank mid. At this time, I'm pretty sure I should have known that the gank was coming, but the reason I didn't back off was because I wanted to reset the wave. I don't want him to freeze the wave, because if he freezes the wave, I'm pretty much fucked in the lane. I can't get CS, and if I walk up, I'll just get ganked like that. However, there I could have saved flashed, but I misleveled my abilities and got Q instead of W. Alright, so this next play here is actually my bad again. So here I ward in a bad spot. I should have warded a bit deeper so that I could see Sejuani incoming. And because of that, I just get chunked out again in lane. So one thing I want to touch on is that although there are ganks you can avoid, what you can't avoid are jungle pressure. So if the enemy junglers gank you constantly, although you know they're coming and you should play safe, it's the fact that they're gank you gives your enemy laner more pressure, and because of that pressure you can't CS, you can't walk up, and you just fall behind the lane. So this is for the people that say like, yo, you see them coming, so you should just play safe. Playing safe is one thing, but you can never play safe enough that you can avoid jungle pressure, because if you do, you'll lose the game. Anyways, moving on. So as you can see, this game our jungler actually has like 0 pressure in our own jungle. Sejuani has wards up in his red side, but he has no vision on Sejuani, so she can easily just walk into our jungle. Because of that, she just has so many ways to gank me, and I only have so many wards. So again, I get ganked, and this one's actually my bad. This one it's pretty bad by me, just because I didn't ward and I went aggressive on the Vladimir. That's why I died. So again, I leave my tower for a second and Sejuani just alls in. Vladimir wastes his flash, so it's not too bad for me. And my jungler, he just doesn't react properly. He walks down for nothing. He could have just ganked top. Alright, so after 12 minutes, our jungler decides to gank. As you can see, the Vladimir's been playing very aggressively because he knows that his jungler can just camp the shit out of him. And because of that, he overextends a lot. And our jungler doesn't prioritize on that. And you can see that my Rek'Sai, he's been ganking top and bot only. And even though he's been ganking top and bot only, Sejuani's only been ganking mid. Our bot and top aren't even that ahead. So top lane is even, and bot lane is just okay, top lane's winning, and bot lane is actually losing with all the Rek'Sai ganks. Alright, so luckily in this game, I just fast forwarded a bit, but as you can see, although I'm losing to Vlad because of his jungle pressure, I actually kept up in CS, and a big mistake Vlad made was that because he was getting so much help, he should have built more aggressively. But instead he built very defensively. He bought Tabbies and Zhonya's first when he had Sejuani literally on his ass. So because of that, he actually put himself behind because it allowed me to farm up since he has no kill pressure on me 1v1. And after that, I see that Ezreal's quite overextended and just take a free kill on him. Even if Nami was there, I probably could have survived and still killed Ezreal. He burns the summoners and we get a free kill. And this is when I start coming back in the game. So now that I can actually leave my lane or leave my turret because I don't have it no more, there's chances of me making roams and picks on other champs in the game, which allows me to get back in the game. So now after getting objectives, I just go bot and farm up because there's no reason to back since I don't really have enough gold to buy my items, and 2, I want to stay out in the side lane. Just because if I teamfight right now, the person that has the advantage is Vladimir, not me, because he does a lot more than me in a teamfight until I get more items. Alright, so this Vladimir actually wanders around forever and doesn't do much. He just ends up backing, but by the time he backs, I'm already getting his tier 2. And he can't stop me. So after getting my mortar reminder, I can actually 1v1 the Vladimir. So I'm just gonna start stacking lethality now to kill all the squishies. And here you see me slowly pick kills for myself and make my way back into the game. Alright, so instead of pushing bot, Vladimir regroups with his team once everyone dies, so he can't really do much. And he ends up dying to Arizona, and Rek'Sai might die here. I mean, Sejuani might die here too. I should get to alive. And once again, as you can see, after we're done fighting, first thing I do is run bot and shove in the waves, because there's no reason to stay mid. Alright, so a big mistake Vladimir's making right now is that his team is grouped up. Whenever your team is grouped up, you literally have to follow them, because if they lose a fight, even though it's a fight you don't want to take, but if they lose it, then you might lose objectives like Baron. But if you're able to teleport in, you might be able to kill 1 or 2 of the enemies so that they can't do Baron. So here Vladimir has CP, but instead he split pushes. So I just go in for a free fight against the enemy team. First off, I pick off the Ezreal, instantly kill him, and then get out. So, mistake here. Vladimir is a team fighter. If he was there, we probably would have got fucked. But he decided to split push, and as far as I know, a split push Vladimir doesn't do as much as a team fighting one. He doesn't even get turret. He doesn't even get damage on the turret, and we end up getting Baron, and I get more side lane CS and XP. Here we see the dragon spawning, and we know the enemy's going for it because it's Inferno. So he's hiding in the brush waiting for them to face check. Vladimir face checks, and it's an instant free kill for us because we can burst him so fast that he can't even W out. And that's an Inferno right after Baron. So after getting the dragon, I W over the wall just to see if I can get a pick. And for some reason here, Ezreal has no vision on the rest of our team, but he decides to chase me down, seeing that I have no W. But I still have my ultimate, so I can just one-shot him. And the fact that he jumped into me is him misplaying very hard. And after that, I don't chase anymore. I go straight into a side lane, start split pushing again, and getting myself ahead in terms of CS. And as you can see, I'm pretty well farmed up now. Alright, so here Inferno drakes up, and for some reason our Garen is pushing bot. He should have gripped up here. And because our Sona wants to face check, she dies. So since we lose Inferno here, we probably gotta protect the turret. Oh no, we go and contest the Inferno, okay. Alright, so Ezreal thought he'd be safe if he hides behind the wall, but I just instant burst him. We lose Baron, but we lose Dragon, but I'm pretty sure we wiped the enemy team. I just watch that again. So after killing the Ezreal, I run away, wait for my cooldowns to get back up, because Sejuani's chasing me and I can't kill her unless my cooldowns are up. But once they're up, I can kill her since I also have red buff. Here Vladimir just gets silenced, can't W, and I insta burst him because of my items. We get a redemption here, so I run back in and kill the Jackson Sejuani. Alright, so here the enemy team gets Dragon, but we end up acing them. Top is pushing, as well as Baron is up, so we can get a lot of things out of that. So after getting Baron, our team goes top and bot, and I'm just pressuring mid, because anyone who comes to stop me, I can probably kill them. So my team is dying. I decide not to help them because I'd rather just push and grab turrets and inhibs. And I get out fairly easily too. Alright, so after mashing in their base and taking all their inhibs and all their turrets, we just decide to run it down. And in normal situations, you probably don't want to just run it down, you want to play it slow. But the minions are already shoving into their nexus, so we can just do whatever and distract them while the minions are winning the game. And that's how you come back from a game that you get camped in heavily. All you gotta do is make sure you grab the XP, play it slow in the mid game, and try to find picks, and then slowly you can get back in the game. Thanks for watching. That's how you play Zed against Vladimir.